Adrian, I know everybody's a little bit frustrated right now. Just your general feelings after tonight's loss.
Well, as we talked in the locker room, there's a lot of things that we did good and then a lot of things we did bad. Good things is we played much harder and much more together than we did in our last game. We penetrated more, at least at the beginning. We started to slow down a little. But like negative things, we just have to keep trying harder. We have to think better when we're playing and be able to get open shots, in which we couldn't do as much this game.
Second quarter last week, it was kind of, well, I think you went about 5 minutes, at least in that quarter, without scoring. In the second quarter tonight, you only had a couple of free throws. And I'm not saying a second quarter pattern here, but there's a pattern somewhere where you guys just aren't putting the ball in the basket.
Yeah, really, to me, like we were saying as a team, I think it's just we have to work on our zone stuff. Because when we were in man and it was going back and forth, we were fine. It was a close game. But then once we get in that zone, it's just we start to back out and we think too much pretty much. And then we can't score. And then that's how the score usually tends to get up.
Rebounding, I know you heard me talk with Dominique a little bit ago, too, that these bigger teams are just finding a way to get rebounds and second chance points. Talk a little bit about trying to alleviate that issue as well.
I know for one, we just always have to find the body. Like there's only a few people who are they're hard rebounders. So I mean, I think as soon as they shoot, if we find those two and just don't allow them to get the ball, then the other three should be able to rebound it or get to it. However, that would work.
You were part of this group last year. You're, in fact, the only guy on this team, really, other than maybe Van Landingham, that has that varsity experience. What are you sharing with these guys right now to try to help them mentally get over this hump?
I'm just seeing we went through the same thing last year, losing to Tech and then North Central. I'm pretty sure it was back to back, just like that. So I know even with that last year, we overcame it, and then won like 15 or 16 in a row. So I know that we could do the same thing this year if we just keep playing together and just keep getting better.
Are you kind of, I mean, bottom line, I think you're kind of glad you're playing tomorrow, right? Just to make sure that this one's out of the way.
We just got to make sure we get a win tomorrow. If anything, we got to continue to play harder than we even played today, and just do anything possible to get this win because boost our morale and all that.